star, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see issue around my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gon' believe me? Think I'm brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retriever, short, small. When I'm from Cali, I cheetah, print out white curve.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. Returning in from the 16. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play action, Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pulled in by Lamb, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We'll get an injury timeout here, and thousands throughout the stadium hold their breath. CeeDee Lamb, the player, shaken up after that one. First down from the 42.
Here we go, start. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air, Sanders. Here's a screen to Elliott. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Bronco 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... the ball can hit the ground on this side.
19 Lions. Top low 18. Ready, ready.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Sanders going to throw on fourth. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Found some good space on that run. Brock gets a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. It's a great play.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Pass to 60. Seven Pirates. Ready?
Third and short here. Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
19.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
180.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action. Hurts has it. Flush out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, set. Yeti. Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Returning in from the 16. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down.
Let's
First
go
and
now.
10 at the 41-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Brought in right side. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Made by the rookie Andrew Makuba.
2 yards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's 2nd
Buffalo
and 8
18.
at the 43-yard
18
line.
Rattler. 18 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. 79 Bronco.
They'll work against the blitz. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going for the first with Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready. Count. Ready.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 4. It's now
19
2nd
tight.
and 6.
19 tight.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on that play by an all-pro last year, Jalen Carter.
Gain of a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's There's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
You're going to throw for it on 4. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throwing for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Into a crowd. And intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again here, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st down, Hurts. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drives, putting it to practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. On the move, headed right. again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
It's Hurts once again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. That one connects. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The Eagles
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Conversion.
That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2. And he's got a man complete. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded at the 14. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Cowboys have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Hey. Hey. Hey, pass the bus.
Now 1 second before they call a delay a game, a timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go! Shoot! Who you got? Hey, over! Hey, easy, Quivel!
From the gun, it's Murray. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Shoot! 2-2.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offensive line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brown, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense in a hurry up here. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
Phil King. Silver, set.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Great. Set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They get him for a loss on first and goal. Working quickly here.
5-yard loss leads to second and goal. At the Cowboys'
From the pistol,
16-yard
Hurts.
line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for safety.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Hurts now on third and goal. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Cowboys take over first and 10.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Murray here on first down. Gets it through the middle. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Hurts on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Throwing here, Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. All set now. 1st and 10.
Great.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10
in the red zone now.
18-yard line.
Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Great. Set. Hey, 73.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And this is caught, so a couple more this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The return starts at the 18. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Big ace. We working up the wide receiver. We working. On the hole.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Deuce. Big ace open. That's one.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
By Juforian Bennett.
Omaha. Hey. Empty.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, let go.
Pistol kick here to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Big Ace open, Big Ace. What you got? Easy, easy. Hey.
1st and 10, Murray. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean at the 20. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Going after it, added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over a 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Elliott. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get it. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
70
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Play
line.
action, Sanders. He rolls to his right. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work. Help reset.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 4-yard loss brings up second and 14.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Judkins out the middle. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
42.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 7-7 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down by Shamar James. A 3-yard pickup.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Escapes the pocket. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's a 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Cowboys now within 1 So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to win and already decide the game, that is effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
But I'm on away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I done married them, but I can't wipe it no more than I fell back in love with the prices now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Love on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Just these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a team. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M and give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme. 'Cause I wanna see. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. But they don't running all the games, oh yeah. But they can't running all the games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the games, oh yeah. But they can't running all the games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. Give me a team. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M and give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme. 'Cause I wanna see. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up 'cause we mobbin'. Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Another one caught by St. Brown. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33.
24-yard gain on the play.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be wheeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of them on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Run is caught. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Goff. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. On the move, headed right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get 6 points for themselves. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Goes down. The Bears got it.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Now Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. He finds space, middle of the field. Luther, Burden. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Downfield. This fine, safe ground. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Lions have a first down. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down to Detroit.
From the red zone now. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goff. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Defense showing blitz. Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Bates now for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Lions bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. This our last play of the quarter. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Toss play, Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's just give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch that! Yeah! Travel!
Inside handoff to Swift. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
On play action. Here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Williams off the play fake. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass is more.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Taken in by Williams outright. Makes a man miss. He's off. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 35 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It's a gain of 35.
Now they send them back in motion right.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Moving Hippo like the 2nd, able to bring him down. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, call. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick.
26.
Fox now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about the luxury as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 31. It's a pickup of 3.
Williams on the play action. Rolling out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Whiskey!
1st down, here's Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
32, hold on!
The shotgun to give to Swift. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gone. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
Goff back to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to check this to another county.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
180!
Man in motion, out of the slot. Gibbs now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, 20!
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Listen.
They'll go for it. Goff. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions jump in front now by 5. Fox now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Williams. Buying some time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's completed right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Bears take a slim 2-point lead.
36, Lions 34.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Goff on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's good for a couple of yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. Good right there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Thrown all the way to the end zone here. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Swift. He's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. On him quick, and they bring it down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's now second.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Williams to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams with third and long. Big strike here to Moore. He takes it down to the 33. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. A handoff left for Swift. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I'll I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line, second down.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
Here's Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Williams off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going to the ground again on first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast. Here's Goff on first and 10. Caught by the open man. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions jump in front now by 5. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. 3 inside the 30. Romadunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Romadunze touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm I can book you, you can pick a brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God, that's right, well alright. Tryna fight in the night. Come alive.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Downfield is fine. St. Brown keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
47. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running with Swift out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hey, volunteer.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Williams to throw on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Williams. That's incomplete left side. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Slam left. 22.
They'll air it out on third. Headed out right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Odunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there, they just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked up at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back, and they've set this offense up with great field position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Goff on first and 10. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. He brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, he's throwing it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown! It's intercepted! Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is on?
They're going to run here. Kind of one guy. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
What is on? Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys him some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
54.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They go with Mananga here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. the ground. It's Manungai. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
36-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions make the play that should win in this game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. That'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Back to work after throwing the pick. There's a screen now from Manungai. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Off the play fake, Williams. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Manungai with it. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.